as well, cement, sand, iron sheets, paint, food, roofing nails, furnitures, transport. There are a lot as well. Then it cost 100,000 for it to be implemented. Okay. Then the other thing is roads. Roads, good roads. We need to have good roads. The roads are there, but they're not good. That's why we're saying good roads. Yeah. So on good roads, the objective is to improve transport networks within and outside the community. Iseteka tukangana na good roads in community mwatu maybe mwadi mwatu chabre. This road will be okay to us, but what about it in other areas? So in Ngatiso Latimangira, we have that wish to say in outside the areas, within our outside areas, in our ward, we must have also good roads so that it must be. Then, who are the people? What is the action? The action is to engage as well members of the community, the ward development committee as well. Then, that's a main road. There are some roads within the community.
Space, and then the same space timbira futu abachosa kwa funo chitasekiwa place ya tank maona so manje is a vote kan sambo vote kila koche kangono ka profit foot ulipira kitu pesa ka place ukabongara seto mushe bakuchosa naona I need ya market kulira ifunika che mani ndia kutumutandi zile ko
but mauza kwa bantu kutia ikulira manje wanati chako register matitles wazwa kwa bantu
Africa pet zao za pale ya kulira.
Okay, we had meetings in Ilai, big meetings actually, 2 or 3 times, where the MP came, the Minister of Lands came, and as I'm speaking to Gondwe, it's been restructured. It's no longer a place that is called the Ashanti or what. Yes. No, right now Gondwe has been changed, meaning Minister of Lands has taken over and has replanned it. Yes. People had no titles. Yeah. Gondwe people have titles now. Yes. But not trying to go to government.
Maybe since it's a project, maybe let's choose 4 people within this 10 committee membership. Yeah, those that will spearhead the project that you are about to undertake. So you assign responsibilities to those 4 people, so that each one of them has a clear role on what to do. It's in the line. Yeah. After assigning responsibilities, as a committee that has been put in place to undertake that project, you have to ensure that financing, equipment, and facilities are available. So those are things that you now start thinking about. Yeah? Here's the project, want to sing about, where do we get the money from? The finances, where are they going to come from? Are we going ourselves to mobilize those funds? Or we are going to request for the local authority through the councillor? Is it through whichever CDF, or what development fund? So you ensure that the financing part is clearly stated. Then you have no problems. Since after, maybe after 2, 3, 4 years, example, come back, in fact, not years, months, you not start thinking, but then where are we? No, that project the project plan was brilliant, but where are we? Nanga Dam just happened because you have already made sure that the financing aspect was catered for.
So what we expect is that you need to, now that you have the knowledge, and you need to identify mabohos in both words, because what the main aim is to protect groundwater. So you need to know how many bohos are in my ward.
mwete watakamba futi party but uchama selection mawards yonse if anybody is a political party leader safu niko nkala uchama announcement simwame mami vitu na watu sawa. So from now going forward, no political regard when you are coming to this night.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, madam. My name is Fatima. Representing Kamlanga Ward group. So, us as Kamlanga Ward, I think with time, we jumbled a couple of things. From our understanding yesterday, we were told to put up an integrated plan. What we believed was we were being asked to run through what we've been taught from the first day to date, to obviously check if we have understood what we were being taught. So with us, we could not have started from there. We've skipped a couple of things, but we started with our problem identification. We agreed as a team and looked into our communities and thought, as representatives, what do we think are the problems in Kamlanga? So this was the
Tikapenda 29 pakeko madezi ya December exact kwa saa date one. Five, yes. Yeah. So from 29 0 March then to 5 0.
For your active participation, I think we really achieved the objectives of the workshop. And I can assure you that this is not the last time we're meeting. You, the facilitators, now it's you and us now to be meeting. So it's also our hope that in the coming months or weeks, we also have representation from Kafue. I'm speaking on behalf of the people of Chisankane. We earlier mentioned that Chisankane is not in Lusaka district. They fall under Kafue district. But when you look at issues of boundary and water and other development, we've been working with Chisankane for some time. So as you start developing your plans, you'll be required to submit most of your plans through through Kafue District Council, because that's where now the channel of approval will go to. But we're not saying we'll neglect you, or we'll still work with you until we come to the end of the project. Why I'm saying this, I think when we started the workshop, I emphasized that this project will not come to an end like Zamsoft is. Of course, Zamsoft has come as the consultant to help us to ease the process. But we have Ward Development Committee who are even in this place. Their mandate is now to be developing your plans. Depending on how you're going to agree as a community, you can be having every year, or you can have a 5-year plan and every year you revise your plans. So at that moment, you won't be seeing Zamsoft or anyone helping you the plan. It will be now the duty of the council and yourselves to develop the plan. So now we'll go back to Kafue, so that even when the project comes to an end, maybe come next year, you will start developing your own plans using Kafue as the entry point. But in this project, we've committed to work with you and we will help you develop your plans, and later on Kafue will take it up. But for Lusaka, which is Kamlanga, we are saying that come next year, we'll start now developing plans. We can develop some now, but next year we'll start doing the revision, start revising the plans to see for what really worked, what didn't work out, how did we do this method, where can we improve. So I won't say much, but to say thank you, and we shall meet more. And please, you are now the people that the community entrusted. You are democratically elected. You are not handpicked. So the expectations from the community will be very high. So you really need to work hard and work hand in hand with the councillors as well as the WDC and the communities at large. Thank you so much.
It's possible to bring men and women on board and come up with good things. So we would like this to continue, and for the council, we are very happy that the decentralization is helping us to see potential among ourselves and indeed be empowered. Because empowerment is being able to do things for yourself. So what is happening here is you are facilitating to make sure that the empowerment takes place. So we will be with you, although we may not see you closely, but we will, through the Council, we shall continue our relationship to show that the empowerment process which has been planted through this workshop grows. Because if we don't repeat the good practice, that empowerment can lessen and we go back to the troubles that we had before. So it's up to us now as community members. Here we are few, you are representatives, but you didn't come here alone. You were selected democratically, and also this is showing that democracy in Zambia can happen if people get involved.